Welcome to Diligent Minds Academy, where I provide practical steps for you to become a better you. If you're new here, my name is Dorian Jones, and I like to make personal development easy for the everyday person to apply it and become the best version of themselves. So if you like the sounds of that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss a thing. In today's video, I will be talking about how do you become optimistic, and we're going to jump into it right after this. One of the best things you can do is speak positivity into your life. Even if you don't feel it at the moment, always speak positively. And when you do this, you will eventually shift your mind from being negative to positive. And you are sure to feel the difference as you do this consistently. Disconnect from people who are negative and dissociate yourself with positive individuals. If you're spending too much time with people who see the glass as halfway empty as opposed to seeing it halfway full, then you'll eventually adopt those same beliefs. Negative people will help you magnify the negatives that you already see or the things that you're already aware of, as opposed to helping you see in the brighter side, no matter how negative the situation may be. Live in the moment. When you worry too much about things that are already past, things that haven't happened yet, then you're asking yourself for unnecessary stress that you don't need in your life. Be grateful for the things that you have in front of you right now and the things that you have within your life. Understand and accept that things that are meant for you will come to you at the right time. The universe always works itself out. Now I want to ask you to take a moment to think back. Think about a situation that you were in or something that you couldn't figure out. You didn't know how you were going to get through it. But look at you now. You got through that situation. At the time, you was clueless, you was uncertain, you didn't know what you were going to do. But the universe worked it out for you. And that's why I want to ask you to live in the moment right now. Don't think about the things you can't control. Don't worry too much about the things that are unpleasant right now. Because if you do, then your mind will constantly feed off of it. You have to beat those negative thoughts. When you have those negative thoughts, it's your job not to let them take over your thinking. Because the moment that they get into your mind, they start to multiply. And then they start to create other negative thoughts, other negative feelings. Things that haven't even happened yet. They just start to create the worst case scenarios about everything that you think of. Focus on the things that are in your control. When we focus on the things that we can't control, we eliminate unnecessary stress and unnecessary worry. If you catch yourself thinking about things out of your control, take a second, relax, and just breathe. So I want to ask you to do it right now. I want to breathe with you. Take a deep breath for 3 to 4 seconds. Hold it, then release it. How do you feel now? That's how you get rid of unwanted stress, especially if it's something that popped up into your mind or it just hit your body and you just don't feel the same. Go ahead and take a moment and breathe. This will help you bring yourself back to the current moment so that you can focus on the tasks that are at hand. Take the time to write down things that you're grateful for every single day. Look for the things that you take for granted, like life itself. You still here this very moment so that you can make a change. Remember that your past does not dictate your future. So what are some things that you're grateful for? Do you have clothes on your back? Do you have food that you can eat? Do you just have somewhere simply to lay your head? These are some things that we take for granted. We tend to forget the things that we are blessed for, the things that we have that people will die for. And don't base your happiness upon material things and things that you see every single day, because these things are all tangible. They here one day, they go on the next day. Next week, they're not in anymore. So these things can steal your joy. One of my favorite ways to stay optimistic or to help me get into the upbeat mode is I start small. I like to say something as simple as good morning to someone. Ask someone how their day is going. When we're generous to others, it does something to our spirit. It does something in our mind that just instantly makes us feel better. When we see a question that we ask someone put a smile on their face, it automatically brings joy to us. So I want you to give it a try. Next time you go to the store, next time you're in an elevator with someone, or next time you just walk past someone and you guys catch eye contact, say hello to them, ask them how their day is going, and then feel the shift within your body once you get a response from them, once you get that smile from them. Something as small as this can turn your whole day around and have you thinking positively about yourself. So that wraps it up for today's video. I want to ask you, go out there and become an optimistic person by intention. Do it because you want to. Do the things that are going to force you to become a little bit more optimistic and more positive and more upbeat. And remember, everybody has greatness within, even you.